Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. So this is going to be a very important video for anyone who is a man or knows a man over the age of 35. Because today I'm going to reveal to you the real cause of prostate problems, prostate growth, and also prostate cancer. And I'm going to share with you medical facts and clinical studies for proof, as well as my own personal story. However, before I continue, if you aren't already, please make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel right now while it's fresh in your mind, because I've got some very important videos coming out soon about this and similar topics, and I don't want you to miss out. Now, for decades, doctors have been treating prostate problems, especially prostate cancer, with drugs that turn off your testosterone levels. In fact, it's basically called medical castration. And this is because early research in the 1940s showed that when a man no longer has any testosterone, prostate problems decrease. Of course, if you think about it, this makes absolutely no sense. Because if this was true and high testosterone is the problem, then guys in their teenage years and their 20s would all have prostate problems, since this is when a man's testosterone is at its highest. However, the opposite is true, right? In fact, as a man ages and their testosterone levels drop, their prostate problems begin. And the lower the testosterone, the bigger the prostate problems. Now, what I'm telling you does not require a medical degree. And this is just common sense, right, guys? Sadly, this erroneous scientific fact from the 1940s still holds true in most medical literature. Even the morons at cancer.gov still state that androgens, meaning testosterone, are necessary for prostate cancers to grow. Androgens promote the growth of both normal and cancerous prostate cells by binding to the activation, the androgen receptor, and the protein that is expressed in prostate cells. Once activated, the androgen receptor stimulates the expression of specific genes that cause prostate cells to grow. Now, this is just one of the facts, but this is not true. Now, this I'm upset about because I have a family history of prostate cancer on both sides of my family. In fact, over the 20 years ago, when my dad had prostate problems, his doctor wanted to put him on hormone blockers, which again, essentially turn off all of his male hormones and thus castrated him. Now, I had just started my medical studies at the time, yet I was very knowledgeable about how the human body worked, right? Hormones, endocrinology, and so forth, because of all my professional athletes that I used to coach. And this has always been a very passionate topic for me, hormones and endocrinology. So when I told my dad's doctor my thoughts, right, my theories about the cause and prevention of prostate problems, he listened carefully. He even nodded his head in agreement at times. But then he said something that just pissed me off and changed my life forever. He said, "Sam, this makes sense. Now, what kind of a doctor did you say you were?" Well, I had just started medical school, and I said, "I'm not a doctor." And before I could say anything else, he quickly dismissed me and had a smirk on his face and said, "Oh, so you don't know what you're talking about. You have no proof." Now, his personality changed. He ignored me. Then he wrote my dad a prescription for the drugs and just left the room. Now, that day changed my life because I did everything I could from that day on to make sure that I get my medical degrees and thus be able to also back up everything I said and never have someone say that again. But anyway, the point with this is that I told my dad at that time to please trust me and not take the drugs, and I promise he will never have prostate problems. But unfortunately, like a good parent or whatever, you know what my dad did? He did not listen to me. He said, "Son, he's the doctor. He knows best." Of course, I was even more hurt, right? So my dad took the testosterone blocking drugs, right? He became utterly miserable and depressed. It caused problems with his drive, right? His emotion, problems at work, problems with my mom, and so on and so forth. He quickly lost muscle. He became fat. He started getting, man boobs called gynecomastia, and basically he was turning into a woman. Finally, though, 6 months later, he decided to listen to me and got off all the drugs because this was just no way to live life. And to make a long story short, he has never taken any of these prostate drugs and has fixed everything naturally with just diet and supplements. Now, my dad is almost 90 years old, no prostate problems, yet his brother died of prostate cancer a few years ago while still taking these stupid drugs. So what's the point with all this? What's the real cause of prostate problems? Well, the newest research has finally validated my original theories and has revealed that low testosterone is the real cause of prostate growth. Actually, taking it a step further, the drop in testosterone And the simultaneous raise in what I call anti-testosterone hormones, such as estrogens, prolactin, and cortisol, is the real cause of prostate cancer and prostate problems. In fact, this hormonal imbalance is the real cause of most diseases and accelerated aging, especially in men. So what's your action plan? The first thing you need to do is you must not take these harmful castration drugs. Now, this also includes drugs such as Proscar, right, finasteride, and also Avodart, dutasteride. Additionally, even herbs such as saw palmetto, especially when taken by itself, act similarly to these drugs and cause impotence and depression in men. What you must do is first increase your androgen, your male hormones. This includes total and free testosterone levels, DHEA, and so forth. These are your male hormones. Then you need to decrease your anti-testosterone hormones, which are female hormones and stress hormones, being estrogens and cortisol and so forth. And this can easily be done with small modifications in your diet, doing certain exercises, and taking specific herbs, vitamins, and minerals that help optimize your hormones naturally. So you have similar hormone levels to when you were younger, in your 20s, when you didn't have any of these problems, which means you'll have higher libido and sex drive, more muscle and strength, less body fat, better cognition and memory, and just better drive in life and the bedroom. And if you like more information about avoiding and preventing prostate problems by increasing your testosterone levels and optimizing these hormones, then please watch the next video right now by clicking the special link below in the description area. Well, that's it for today. I hope this video gave you more clarity. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share the help with others so they can benefit as well. And don't forget to visit the link below in the description area on how to naturally and quickly increase your testosterone levels. Again, build more muscle, decrease belly fat, reduce prostate problems, and increase your sex drive. As always, thanks for listening and have a happy and healthy day.